Okay, so my dear, so let us compare the yesterday's topic with today's topic, shortest path and shortest time. Very simple here. Only you should know is Pythagoras theorem. And for knowing Pythagoras theorem, which class is required? तेरे को है रे Pythagoras theorem class में? नहीं, तेरे को नहीं, तेरे को है, तेरे को भी नहीं, तेरे को है, which class? Yourself? नहीं, Pythagoras theorem मालूम? Pythagoras theorem नहीं मालूम? Okay, but I told you yesterday, no? You understood? I told yesterday, you understood? तेरे को तो ऐसा मारने था, तेरे बाप बोले मेरे को, मेरे बच्चे से लाना को सताता तेरे को. Okay, so shortest path and shortest time. You should remember one thing, that river is flowing in this direction. Here also river is flowing in this direction. So what is my aim in the shortest path? मेरा मकसद क्या है? What is my aim? My aim is I have to reach from A, I have to reach to B. This is my aim. I have to reach across the river. I have to reach the opposite end of the river. That is my aim. But here, that is called as shortest path. What will be the shortest path? Exactly opposite to the end. If you swim, that is going to be the shortest path. Remaining paths are not going to be short. Okay? Remaining paths are not going to be short. If you go like this, it is not short. If you go like this, it is not short. If you go like this, it is not short. All are long paths, except only across the river, along the width of the river. That is called as shortest path. Remaining paths are not going to be shortest. See here, this is my aim now is not to go along the shortest path. I have to reach faster. I have to reach faster to the opposite end now. So then what I should do? If I want to reach the shortest, shortest time. My aim is to reach the opposite end in the shortest time. Then what I have to do? I have to try to aim. Okay? मुझे क्या करना होगा? I have to aim exactly to reach the opposite end now. Okay? If I try to reach the opposite end now, as the river is flowing in this direction, it will push me. It will push me and take me in this direction. Hope you are understanding now. I am aiming like this. This is the velocity of a river. River is flowing with a lot of speed. And now if I try to reach the opposite end, I am not going to reach here. I am going to reach here. Okay, even though the path is larger, but time is shorter. Why time is shorter? Because I am taking the support of a water. Now water is supporting you to reach the opposite end faster. Faster. Here, I want to reach the opposite end in the shortest path. I am not caring about the time. I am not caring about the time. Then if I want to reach here, then how I should go? I should keep my boat in this direction. Then water will push me and make me to reach the opposite end. Okay, so that is called as a shortest path, isn't it? Now the time will be more here. Why time is more? Because I am trying to move against the water. I am trying to move against the water in this direction, and water will push me and it will try to take me in the opposite end. Okay, I told you yesterday, isn't it? But this is the case where you are trying to move in the opposite end. Velocity of the boat is in this direction, but you are aiming exactly from A to B. You are aiming at B. Now in this case, you are aiming at C but reaching at B. In this case, you are aiming at B but reaching at C. Okay? Because no, the actual path is not AB. Here the actual path is not AC. This is just the velocity of a boat in still water. Still water means that is called as actual velocity of a boat. The real velocity of a boat. मेरी boat की capacity मुझे मालूम है. It is 4 kilometers per hour. That is called as velocity of a boat in still water, not in a moving water. You know swimming is done in a still water. You will learn swimming in a still water. Am I right or not? Swimming pool where water is flowing. Right? It's a water at rest. A boy who learns swimming in a swimming pool will not save a person who has drowned in a floods. Because powerful swimmer is required there. मेरी क्लासमेट नीचे गिर गई, मैं बचाऊंगा मम्मी मैं बचाऊंगा उसको. शी इज माय फ्रेंड, मैं तो बचाऊंगा, मैं बचाऊंगा मम्मी. बेटा स्विमिंग तेरे को आती क्या है? मैं स्विमिंग पूल में गया था तो 1 साल सीखा तो मन. अरे हौले, स्विमिंग पूल स्टिल वाटर. दिस इज नॉट अ स्टिल वाटर. अब जाएगा तो क्या होता? दोनों मिलकर चले आते. चल आप जिएंगे और मरेंगे साथ, ठीक है? ऐसा स्विमिंग करने हाथ में हो रहा, ऐसा चलेंगे। चल तू भी चल, मैं भी चल। दोनों मिलकर जन्नत में मिलेंगे, वहां पे हमारा कंटिन्यू करेंगे। वी विल कंटिन्यू देयर। तू बता सर, तू तो पहले पकड़ था हाथ, है नहीं तेरे क्लासमेट कौन तो फ्रेंड है नहीं? और क्या नाम, नाम बोल, कैमरा पढ़ा दूं। अरे वायरल होता रहे मेरा वीडियो। तेरी फ्रेंड कौन रहे? मालूम, नाम नहीं मालूम? अरे अब पूरा वन वे में है तो अभी टू वे नहीं है। शबाना, उसको पूछ, उसको पूछ रहे शबाना में कबाना बोल के पूछ। सो वेरी गुड, छोटा बच्चा प्यारा है माशाल्लाह। ओके बेटा, so this is just to make the class interesting, okay, so that you will not feel bored. फिजिक्स जो है ना, जितना इंटरेस्ट से सुनेंगे ना, it goes to long term memory. जब कभी भी बच्चे हंसते ना, you know there is one hormone released, क्या है वो? डोपामाइन हार्मोन, सेरोटोनिन विल बी देयर, बोथ विल बी रिलीज। वो हार्मोन रिलीज करते वक्त तुम जो भी करेगा ना, जिंदगी भर याद रहता है नहीं? अब देखो वो बच्चा है, शबाना बोलते हैं, जिसमें डोपामिन रिलीज हो गया, इतना डोपामिन रिलीज हो गया उन्होंने, है अभी तक भी खुशी है चेहरे पे उसके, देख स्माइल है। ओके, सो माय डियर, यू जस्ट सी, नाउ आवर एम इज लाइक दिस, बट वी आर नॉट गोइंग लाइक दिस, you are going like this. So what is this going to be? This is called as the resultant velocity. That is going to be the resultant velocity. This is the actual path you are going. ये तो सिर्फ दिखावा है, ये तो सिर्फ बोर्ड को इस तरफ टर्न करेगा वो, और जाएगा नहीं। इज टर्निंग लाइक दिस, बट बोर्ड का डायरेक्शन ऐसा है, मगर जा रहा है ऐसा ही। देख बोर्ड भी जा रहा है इसके साथ, है नहीं? Then what is going to happen here? This is actually the direction of the boat, which is called as velocity of boat in still water. Means the real velocity of a boat, but boat will not go in this direction, it will go in this direction. This is going to be the actual path of the boat, which is called as resultant velocity, and this is going to be angle theta, this is going to be angle theta. Yes, so now our aim is, what should be the angle in both the cases? What should be the angle in both the cases? Now देखो, shortest path and shortest time. क्या है वो? अच्छा, okay, now just here, okay, I have to find out how much I have to tilt my boat with an actual path, so that I will reach exactly in the opposite end, so that I have to reach at the opposite end. Now what should be my angle? कितना angle रहेगा? So to find out an angle, we should know two things. Okay, we should know two things. What are those two things? For that I have got a ready-made diagram for you. Okay, see, this is a system where you will learn trigonometry. See, this is a triangle, this is a triangle, this is a triangle. There are three triangles which are called as magic triangles. Complete trigonometry of triangles depends on these three. See, this is 30 degrees, this is 60 degrees, and this is 90. This is 45, 45, and 90. So what are the sides here? And this is 37 degrees, 53, and this is going to be 90. This is 90, this is 90, and this is 90. What are these magic triangles? You need not remember all the table. If you remember these three triangles, any trigonometric function can be found. Okay. So one thing you should remember. What is that? What is that you have to remember here? One thing, that if you write sine theta, okay, you should know that it is going to be opposite side by hypotenuse. If you write cos theta, you should know that it is going to be adjacent side by hypotenuse. And if you write tan theta, it is going to be how much? Opposite side by, very good, adjacent side. Okay, so these children have learned the new concept which is not known to them. They don't know trigonometry at all. Trigonometry 10 में start होता शायद, नहीं? 10 में start होता. Okay, so these three triangles. See, if you know these formulas, sin 30 is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, which is 1 by 2. Sin 60 is nothing but opposite side by hypotenuse, which is root 3 by 2. Tan 30 is nothing but opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite side by adjacent side, which is nothing but 1 by root 3. Tan 60 is nothing but opposite side by adjacent side, which is nothing but root 3 by 1. Tan 45 is opposite by adjacent, that is nothing but 1 by 1 is 1. Sin 45 is opposite side by hypotenuse, 1 by root 2. For that 45 also, sin 45 is opposite side by hypotenuse, 1 by root 2. tan 45 I told you. Then here, this is a special triangle where 37, 53 and 90 degrees. And smallest, see, you just remember very simply. Huh? What is that? Smallest angle has a smallest value 1. A little bit larger angle, that is 60, is having a little bit larger value, that is root 3. See, you know, root 3 is nothing but 1.732. Is it not greater than 1? Yes, it is greater than 1. More than, see, 30 means 1, 60 means root 3, which is 1.732. Greater than that is 90. And 90 is larger than that, it is going to be 2. 1 say bada 1.7, 1.7 say bada 2. And here sin 45 and 90. See, 45, 45. Opposite sides of same angles are same. See, 45 opposite is 1, 45 opposite is 1. Angles are same, so opposite sides are going to be same here, isn't it? So now here, see, here if you observe, their root values are there, here root values are there. This is following Pythagoras theorem, that is following Pythagoras theorem. This is also following Pythagoras theorem. How? See, hypotenuse. What is Pythagoras theorem? Actually, hypotenuse square is nothing but adjacent side square plus opposite side square. Hypotenuse square is 2 2 are 4, and adjacent side square is root 3 whole square, which is 3. Root 3 whole square is 3, and this is opposite side whole square is 1. 1 square is 1. So 4 equal to 4. We have proved Pythagoras theorem for the first triangle. And here also hypotenuse square is nothing but root 2 whole square is 2. And adjacent side is 1 square is 1. 1 square is again 1 only. Here also plus 1 square is 1. 2 equal to 2 here, isn't it? So this is a special triangle. Smallest angle in this triangle is 37. So 3 is the smallest value. Little bit larger, 37 ka zyada angle. More than that is 53. 53 is larger than 37, and that is going to be 4. And దానికంటే పెద్దది 90 के पास 5 है. So these things you have to remember. That's it. Need not by heart this table. Okay. See, cos 30. Cos 30 यहाँ है. Cos 30 means adjacent side by hypotenuse. Root 3 by 2. Okay. Ready or not? Sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 30 means opposite by hypotenuse. Okay. Now, these are the triangles. This is a special triangle here. This is a special triangle which is called as a magic triangle. So here also Pythagoras theorem holds good. How? Because hypotenuse square is 5 square. You know 5 square is nothing but 25. Here 3 square is nothing but 9. 4 square is nothing but 16. Okay. So 25 is equal to 25. We have proved it, isn't it? So now, if you understand this one, let us go to the shortest path and shortest time here. So when you are going to discuss shortest path and shortest time, one thing you should remember that when you want to find out what is the direction, now my aim is to find out what is theta in this case and what is theta in this case. To find out theta, what should I do? Should I take opposite by hypotenuse, or should I take adjacent side by hypotenuse, or should I take adjacent side by hypotenuse or opposite side by hypotenuse? What I should take now? Here also, to find out theta, Vb is there, velocity of the river is there, resultant velocity is there. What should I take? Should I take sin theta, opposite side by hypotenuse? Should I take tan theta, opposite side by? What should I take now? ये एंगल తీసుకోవాలి, sin తీసుకోవాలా, cos తీసుకోవాలా, tan తీసుకోవాలా, అరే తిరిగి क्या परेशानी है रे भाई. Common sense. I know my boat velocity. I know river velocity because I am rowing in that river. I have seen that river is flowing. अरे बाप रे बाप, 4 kilometers it is moving. Then you should decide that your velocity should be greater than river's velocity. The condition which I have said yesterday is always, either you are a boat or you are a swimmer, your speed should be greater than river's speed. Then only you can move to that side. If your speed is lesser than the speed of a river, chal Shabana. चल शबाना तू कूद मैं कबाना बोल. ठीक है. अच्छा, इस मामले में एक जोक हो जाए. एक जोक बोलता मैं, तो वैसा मजेदार जोक बोलता. सी, अब 3 जने बैठो है. 3 girls are there. 3 girls loves their father very much, and always they will be telling about their father's greatness. 3 girls are sitting. One girl is saying, you know, my father is a great swimmer. మా నాన్న గజయితగాడే. మా నాన్న గజయితగాడు. తెలుసా నీకు ఆయనకి ఎంత బాగా వస్తుంది అసలు స్విమ్మింగ్? ఆయన చెరువులో దుంకి నదిలోంచి బయటకు వస్తాడు. చెరువులో దుంకినా అనుకో, నదిలోంచి బయటకు వస్తాడు. और एक लड़की बोली, ఇంతేనా? త్వరలోకి దిగి నదిలోంచి బయటకు వస్తాడు. మా నాయన నదిలో దుంపితే సముద్రం నుంచి బయటకు వస్తాడు. अब उसमें एक शानी बच्ची थी, शानी बच्ची, क्या नाम तेरा बच्ची? మాధురి షాని బచ్చి. చాలా వీళ్ళిద్దరు ఎప్పుడు అవలగాలు, వీళ్ళు ఎప్పుడు వాళ్ళ నాయనల గురించి చెప్తారు. నేను చెప్తా చూడు వీళ్ళకి దిమ్మ తిరిగి మైండ్ బ్లాక్ అయిపోతుంది అని. ఏమే మా నాయనల గురించి చెప్తాను, నువ్వు చెప్పు మా నాయన గురించి బతికిపోదు. నేను చెప్పను, మా నాన్న ఎప్పుడు ఇక్కడే ఉంటాడు. నువ్వు చెప్పే దీక్షా వల్ల उसको बताइए दूसरी बच्ची. నేను చెప్పను. హుషారు బచ్చి बोलती क्या? దీక్షా నువ్వు చెప్పు. अब दीक्षा इससे भी ज्यादा डेढ़ हुशार इन जस्ट हुशार. ఓకే डेढ़ हुशार. అరే మా నాన్న గురించి ఏమడుగుతారే, ఆయన సింటెక్స్ ట్యాంక్ క్లీన్ చేసేటప్పుడు మూత తీస్తాడు, లోపలికి పోతాడు, నువ్వు కొలం ఎప్పుడు ఓపెన్ చేసి దాని నుంచి వచ్చేస్తాడు. సింటెక్స్ ట్యాంక్ లో దుంగుతాడు, కొల నుంచి బయటకు వస్తాడు. మీ నాయన అవుతారా? మీ నాయనతో అవుతారా बोल? हाँ ऐसा. तो ये थोड़ा ठीक है. तो वन थिंग आई टोल्ड यू दैट what are our known velocities? Velocity of a boat, ये मेरे हाथ में है, this is in my hand, I should raise it so that the more the engine rotates faster, the faster the boat goes. This is in my hand. And river velocity is in my hand, but when the river pushes me to go that side, that is unknown to me. When I go that side, I keep stopwatch, I start the stopwatch, I start the boat. If I reach that side, then only I will know, isn't it? So resultant velocity is not known to you before you start rowing the boat, isn't it? Resultant velocity manaki teliyadu, you don't know. Okay, so what I should do now? I know VB, I know VR. So in this case, I know hypotenuse, I know opposite side. So what I should apply to know the angle? I should apply sin theta. Okay, sin theta is equal to opposite side VR by VB. So theta is equal to sin inverse of VR by VB. Very simple. పిల్లలు ఎప్పుడు ఒకటే అడుగుతారు, సార్ కంపం పడుతుంది సార్ సైన్ టీటా ఎప్పుడు తీసుకోవాలి సార్, అండ్ ట్యాన్ టీటా ఎప్పుడు తీసుకోవాలి సార్ बोलते बच्चे लोग बहुत परेशान होते. ఏం చెప్పంటారు సార్, మా నాయన డాక్టర్ కావాలంటున్నాడు, చదివి పేషెంట్ అయిపోతున్నాడు సార్. अब देखो यहाँ पर भी I know boat velocity, I know river velocity, so I know opposite side, I know adjacent side. What I should do now? ఓకే एक लड़की को पूछे टैन टीटा అంటే అమ్మా అంటే, సార్ బ్యూటీ పార్లర్కి ట్యానింగ్ చేస్తే టీటా చేస్తారు కదా, ఏ క్యా నాకు కూడా తెలియదు. దానికి బ్రీగా ట్యాన్ అంటే ఏంటో తెలియదు, టీటా అంటే ఏంటో తెలియదు. ట్యాన్ కి డబుల్ కడితే టీటా చేస్తారు సార్ అంట. ఆజా బట్ अरे छोटे को गोद में बिठा ले, तो ये क्या है इसको, हाँ ये थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐसा कर लो, डाल ले पीछे डाल. Okay, now okay, now just see here. So in this case I know opposite side by adjacent side. Is it not a common sense? Is it not a common sense? Yes. So what do you do now here? Tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, VB by VR. So therefore theta is equal to tan inverse of VR by VB. So I got the simple thing is this one. Okay, I got this one now. So I know the value of theta here. Okay, I know the value of theta here. ఇది పక్కన పెట్టేసాను. I know the value of theta. ఇది పక్కన పెట్టేసాను. Got it. Now, what is my second concept here? Second ఏంటి మనకు కావాల్సింది ఇక్కడ అంటే, I should know what is my resultant velocity. And that I will come to know after reaching there, isn't it? Resultant velocity నాకు అక్కడ పోయిన తర్వాత వస్తుంది. So resultant velocity Pythagoras theorem అప్లై చేస్తే నీకు తెలుసు AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. What is AC? VB square. What is AB? V resultant whole square. What is BC? So BC is nothing but VR square. So V resultant whole square is equal to VB square minus VR square. So V resultant is equal to square root of VB square minus VR square, isn't it? So this is the concept. I got the resultant velocity like this. Okay. Questions ఎలా అడుగుతాడు అంటే, he will give that the resultant velocity is 4 meters per second, and river velocity is 3 meters per second, and he's asking us to find out what is the velocity of a boat. 5, 3, 4, 5. That's it. How simple it is. How simple it is. How simple it is. Okay, I will prove you that how simple it is. Now, okay, okay, it is true. JEE mains question ఇది JEE mains question asked in 2021, but you can solve it. Though you are a kid of 6th class or 7th class or 8th class, very simple. వాడని ఇదంతా చేస్తున్నాను నేను, అది కూడా చేయి. ఏమన్నాడు? River velocity. What is this? A river velocity he has given. What is this river velocity? A river velocity is how much? 6 kilometers per hour. Boat velocity or a swimmer velocity anta 12 kilometers per hour. నేను చేయాలి. I don't do all these nuisance and nonsense. You shall apply common sense. What is that? You all know that sin theta is equal to 1 by 2, and which is nothing but velocity of a river by velocity of a boat. There is one shortcut here. If you have a common sense, you got a shortcut now. If the boat velocity is double to that of a river velocity, without solving, you should write it is 30. Am I right or not? This is 30. If he asks you that, what is the velocity? What is asking us to find out now? Angle అడిగినాడు. ఏం అడిగినాడు? Find the angle made by the boat with the river velocity. Read the question properly, that's why. What is the velocity of the river with the velocity of a boat with respect to river? See, river is going like this, boat is going like this. So first thing you have to do is you have to draw one vertical line. You should find out what is the angle made by the boat with the vertical. It's going to be 30. And now if it is vertically upwards and this is horizontal, this is vertical, this is 90. You all know about that. It's 90. So 90 plus 30 is 120. Without solving, you have to do. You will apply sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. What is the necessary of all this? Nothing is required now. Only common sense. I will not do this problem. I will tell the students, my students, you are my students now. They will see, अरे velocity of a river क्या दिया रे? 6. Oh, velocity of a river 6 दिया, boat double है रे, 30 रे, but 30 क्वेश्चन पढ़ भाई. हाँ, सांबर में काल रख दिया, फिर पप्पू नहीं मिल रहा हॉस्टल में, पानी मिला रहा, सांबर बन रहा. ओके, सो पप्पूला काल पे दू. So what is this question? You just see here. The direction of flow of river water should, the direction with respect to the direction of a river water, he should swim in order to reach the opposite point. The direction of the river flow in which the river itla pote నువ్వు ఇలా పోవాలన్నమాట. సో అలా పోవాలంటే దానికి ఫార్ములా లేదు, దానికి సైన్ కాసు tan పనిచేయదు. ట్యాన్ చేపించుకుంటే టీటా వస్తుంది చూడు, అది పనికి వస్తుంది. అక్కడ బ్యూటీ పార్లర్లో ఉంది ఈ సొల్యూషన్, ఇక్కడ ఫిజిక్స్లో లేదు. ఫిజిక్స్లో సపరేట్ చేయాలా, ఇది 90, ఇది 30. I have seen in cities, in my relatives, if I make the joke, you people will laugh. क्या बोला रे joke? There in cities, you know, I've seen ladies, they won't laugh like you freely. You wax. If I make a wonderful joke, इतना बड़ा joke डाला कि कोई भी हंसता उसमें, जैसे कि तुम्हें भी अब हंसता देखो. ఒక గుడ్డోడు ఏం చేసినాడంటే కుక్కని ఎత్తుకొని ముద్దు పెట్టుకుంటున్నాడు. గుడ్డోడు కుక్కని ఎత్తుకొని, నా కుక్క నువ్వు ఎలా ఉన్నావో తల్లి, నేను చూడలేను, నీకు కళ్ళు లేవు నాకు చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి. భార్య వచ్చి చెప్తుంది, గలీజ్ కింద పెట్టండి. ఏందే, నా కుక్కకి నేను ముద్దు పెట్టుకుంటే ఎవరు పెడతారు చెప్పు అండి, ఎవరన్నా చూస్తారండి, నా మూతి అవతల ఉందండి అంటే రివర్స్ కాలంలో ఎత్తుకున్నాడు ఆయన. उल्टे पांव से उठाया, अंधा रे भाई, मुंह किधर ढूंढ रहा हूं, जहां पे मुंह नहीं. तो दिस इज हैपनिंग हियर. ओके, इज इट नॉट इजी? इज इट नॉट इजी? तो अभी जो है 9th क्लास का बच्चा जेईई मेंस को प्रॉब्लम कर सका, बिकॉज फिजिक्स इज क्या बोल. और एक टाइम और एक प्रॉब्लम करेंगे रे, टेंशन लेने का नहीं. ओके, और एक टाइम और एक प्रॉब्लम करेंगे, तेरे लिए तैयार है, रेडी फॉर यू. Okay. See, I have written a book which contains how many shortcuts? 1,000 shortcuts. Yes, you're right. Okay. ऊपर से नीचे नहीं आ रहा रे वो. Okay. अब देखो ఎంత సోది చెప్తున్నాడు వీడు. ఇది జేఈ మెయిన్స్ కూడా కాదు, ఇది 1988లో ఐఐటి క్వశ్చన్. ఐఐటి बोलता मैं बच्चा भी 1988 78 లో పుట్టాను, 88 बोलता 10 साल का पिल्ला है नहीं. ओके सो सी क्या है ये सब. स्पीड ऑफ द बोट हाउ मच? 5. व्हाट इज द स्पीड ऑफ a boat? 5. Is it? So this is 5 my dear. Okay, red से लिखो, red is better. Okay, so the speed of the boat is how much? 5. Okay, width of the river दिया 1 किलोमीटर, इससे हमको कोई जरूरत ही नहीं. Along the shortest path it takes 15 minutes more. Okay, so you all know for a perfect Pythagoras theorem, if hypotenuse is 5, okay, then river will be 3 and this will be 4. Why river is the least? River should be always the least. Understand? Resultant will not be the least. మూతి ఇంత కనసాల. రివర్ కి 4 చేసి ఇది చిన్నగా చేసినాం అనుకో, మళ్ళీ మూతి మూసుకుపోదు, ఇక్కడ ఇరుక్కుపోతుంది కథ. మూతి ఎక్కువ ఓపెన్ చేయకూడదు అనగా फिर मूछने के लिए ऐसा मारना पड़ता. So river will be the least. See how easy it is. If you know Pythagoras theorem, you can solve Python also. इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम 1988 का. So ఎంత ప్రాసెస్ ఉంది చూడు ఇక్కడ. What you have done? Fraction of seconds. అరే పైథాగరస్ థీరం ఇది 90 degrees అంటే ఇంకా అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి ముందు. రివర్ ది లీస్ట్ ఉంటుంది, బోర్డ్ ది 5 అంటే 3 4, because you know the magic triangle just now I told, isn't it? That's it. Okay बेटा अब भी समझ में नहीं आया, अब भी समझ में नहीं आया तेरे को. ले ले और एक एग्जांपल ले ले. टेक वन मोर एग्जांपल. ओके चलो JEE मेन 2023 लेटेस्ट क्वेश्चन. चलो अभी లేటెస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ అంటే ఏమి ఆప్షన్స్ కూడా ఉండవు ఇక్కడ. ఇంతకుముందు తీసుకుంటే బి మౌత్కి సజా చావు ఉంటే ఆప్షన్స్ ఇస్తుండే అనమాట. ఏమని, నీకు ఏనుగుతో తొక్కి చంపాలనా, లేదా ఊరి వేసి చంపాలనా, లేదా దున్నపోతు కాళ్ళకి నీకు కట్టేసి దాన్ని చెలకతో కొడితే అది ఊరంతా రౌండ్ కొట్టొస్తుంది, దాంతోపాటు నువ్వు ఉడకలేవు, కింద పడిపోతావు, నేను ఇట్లే రాసుకొని పోతుంది, ఊరంతా తిప్పి ఏమి ఇట్లా వేస్తుంది. राम नाम सत्य ऊपर चले जाता, మొత్తం ఊరంతా తిరిగింది అనుకో ఏమవుతుంది, पूरा चले जाता. पहले लुंगी फट जाता, उसके बाद शर्ट फट जाता, बिकॉज रफ सरफेस, नो फ्रिक्शन इज देयर. उधर भी फिजिक्स काम कर रहा. अब उन मरते को समझ में, अरे फ्रिक्शन నాకు ఇప్పుడు అర్థమవుతుందిరా, ఇట్లానా ఫ్రిక్షన్ అంటే ఈ రఫ్నెస్ वाला चढ़ी वो जरा सेंसर कट बात है. ठीक है, అది పుట్టిన బుద్ధి పుల్లలతో పోదంటాడు కదా, ऐसा पूरे हमें एक बात कर लेते थे बचपन में. सर ओके अभी देखो इट्स वेरी सिंपल. ओके फर्स्ट ड्रॉ द इमेजिनरी डायग्राम. The speed of a swimmer is 4 kilometers per hour in still water. If the swimmer makes his stroke normal to the flow, of water, means now he is aiming exactly opposite. This is the swimmer actual speed. Okay, width भी दे दिया, but he reaches point 750 down the stream. But what is the meaning of this? He is aiming at B but reaching at C. That is the meaning here. Okay, that means this is going to be 750. Am I right or not? And what is this? Width of the water is 1 kilometer is 1000 meters. 1 kilometer is how much? 1000 meters. The speed of the river water, without doing I can tell. Now, how you have to tell? Hi sir. Huh? Okay, I'll tell you what is happening here. See, this is 1000, that is 750. So what is the ratio here? See, अभी देखो 25 3 टाइम्स and 25 4 times. 25 into 40 gives you 1000. 25 into 3 75. 25 3 times 75 and 0 भी है and 25 4 times 4 25 मिले तो 100 होता ना. हाँ? बाबा के पास 4 बार 25 रुपए मंग लिया तो कितने होते रहे इनाम मंग लिया. बाबा के पास मंग गया, चिच्चा के पास मंग गया, दादी के पास मंग गया, 25 25 75 रुपीस हो गए. अब घर में कौन नहीं देने वाले. मामू है घर को, मामू से अच्छा बात करे. अब मामू बेटा मैं जा रहा हूँ, मामू कंजूस 1 रुपया भी नहीं निकालता. बोल ले जनरल बोल रहे तेरा मामू नहीं, कोई भी मामू 25 रुपये निकालता. मामू अस्सलाम वालेकुम बोला जाते वक्त, मामू अस्सलाम वालेकुम. हाँ बेटा अस्सलाम वालेकुम. मामू अस्सलाम वालेकुम. मामू मामू जा रहे मामू, जा रहे मामू, अरे जा रो रे बेटा जाओ नको. मामू अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी, आज ईद है जी. और बेटा ईद है बोल मिलने आए. मामू अस्सलाम वालेकुम. ये बार सलाम कर रहा है, जिंदगी में कभी पूछ को नहीं देखता था बेटा मेरे को, आज बार सलाम कर रहा है. अच्छा ये है प्रॉब्लम इसका, क्या है तेरा प्रॉब्लम बोले तो. नहीं मामू क्या भी नहीं, मैं पैसे गिन लेता था. बाबा 75, बाबा 25 दिए, मम्मी 25 दिए, दादी 25 दिए, 75 है मामू. 100 में से कितना होना मामू बोलो पूछता है. 25 होना, वो 25 कम है मामू, कैसा करना मामू तुम बोलो, किसको मांगू मैं. अरे मंगो मैं दे ले ले, समझ में आ रही बात. 25 हो गया, समझ में आ रहा है. సో 25 3 టైమ్స్ ఈ 0 కూడా కొట్టేసాయి. ఇది 3 ఇది 4 అంటే మిగిలింది ఏంది 5. సో వాడు ఏమడిగాడు మనకి, ఏమని అడుగు చెప్తావు నువ్వు, ఏమని అడుగు చెప్తావు. బికాజ్ యు నో ద రేషియోస్. ఓకే వాట్ ఈస్ స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ రివర్ అడిగితే 3 అని చెప్తావు, వాడు రివర్ అడిగాడు. నువ్వు బోట్ అడిగితే కూడా ఇప్పుడు ఏదో రిజల్టెంట్ వెలాసిటీ అడుగుతూ చెప్తావు. రిజల్టెంట్ వెలాసిటీ ఎంత 5, బోట్ వెలాసిటీ ఎంత వాడే ఇచ్చాడు 4 అని ఇచ్చాడా లేదా, అది కూడా ఒక క్లూ ఇచ్చాడు మనకి. तो मैजिक ट्रायंगल अगर दे दिया ना, जेई मेंस तो आड़कुंటున్నాను, नीट ఏముంది. किसी को सडन से गुस्से में दिलाना बोले तो क्या करना वालों, फिर उसको सडन से इमोशनल में ला सकते हैं हम. वी कैन प्ले विथ हिज इमोशंस. तेरी माँ की हाँ अरे रे मेरी माँ का नाम, तेरी माँ की दुआ तेरे साथ है रे. हाँ सही बात बोला, मैं आई मिसअंडरस्टैंड, सॉरी सॉरी. हाँ तो ऐसा, इज इट इजी और नॉट. नाउ यू विल डू शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ. ये शॉर्टेस्ट पाथ नहीं है, शॉर्टेस्ट टाइम का केस है. बोट रिवर इज इजी नाउ. ओके सो नाउ इफ एंड बोट एंड रिवर इज इजी देन ओके. अभी देख, सी मैन एंड रेन, man and rain. So these are all coming under relative velocities. Relative. Okay. Now just see here. I'll give beautiful example. Man and rain. Okay. See, this is all practicals. Such a beautiful subject. This is a practical. Think practically. Man and rain. You are standing at the bus stop, or you are standing downwards for your father. Your father is coming to pick. You are standing at the bus stop. Let us imagine. A bus stop, there is no roof. Rain is falling downwards. Rain is falling. We are afraid of rain, but small children, they'll play. Rain is falling on the ice, but they love it. ऐसा नहीं बोलता हूँ. क्या बोलता, छतरी ऐसा उसके फेस को देख, टप 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 मारते तनिया. See, rain will not give time to open your eyes also. If you see like this, it will go inside. The same thing happens when you are driving. When you are driving, okay, when you are standing at the platform, rain is falling vertically downwards, but your father came. And you are sitting in a bike backside, not like ladies, keeping on both the legs on the either side and sitting. Ladies is like this sitting, rain will fall like this, nothing happens. But you are sitting like gents. इधर उधर पैर डाल के बैठ गया. अब देख तू, अभी गाड़ी स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ, rain is falling downwards, but when father starts moving, rain will come like this. Rain will come like this. It will not allow you to see the traffic. Continuously it is falling on your eyes. How can you see? तो मैं क्या करता था, ये तो स्पेक्स है, वो स्पेक्स also becomes unclear. उसको क्या बोलते हैं, देयर इज वन वर्ड इन इंग्लिश, आई फॉरगॉट, ये क्या है, धुंधला, ओके, क्या बोलते हैं, देयर इज वन वर्ड इन इंग्लिश, व्हाट इज दैट, it's not clear, blur, very good, super, blur. See, specs also becomes blur because rain is falling, then you have to keep like this, understand? But some intelligent boys, what they will do, their father brought umbrella, they are holding umbrella like this, but rain is falling like this, no, because your father is trying to go faster, मेरा बेटा नहीं भीगना, कई को तो पानी सिर पे से जाता, पहले थोड़ा नीचे जाता और थोड़ा नीचे जाता और थोड़ा नीचे जाता, अब क्या नाम है इसका, तमीम, तमीम बोला बाबा तुम्हें घर को स्पीड लग जाओ, बिकॉज पानी जो है ना डेंजर एरिया में जा डेंजर एरिया में जा रहा, क्योंकि उस वक्त मैं कंफ्यूज हो जाता हूं कि ये क्या है ये व्हाइट वाटर है येलो वाटर है, समझ ओके, आई एम नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग, वो कंफ्यूजन आने से पहले मुझे घर पहुंचा दे, पापा बोलता, ठीक है, ठीक, okay, so man and rain, I think you understood now. See, man and rain problems you'll understand nicely when you draw the coordinate system. एक तो x axis डाल दो उसको, एक तो x axis डाल दो और एक y axis डाल दो, it's very easy, nobody will teach this way, अरे ऐसा पढ़ रहा, वो ऐसा जा रहा, क्या है, कुछ भी समझ नहीं आया. Practically if you think, see, first thing is you have to remember that rain is falling vertically downwards, this is called as velocity of the rain, and you have to start from here. But your father is moving in a bike, this is called as velocity of a man. When your father is moving like this, you are holding umbrella like this, this is going to be an umbrella, and this umbrella is making certain angle theta. What does it mean? You are holding an umbrella in that direction, means what is this going to be? This is called as velocity of rain with respect to man, velocity of rain with respect to man, because man is observing the rain, velocity of rain with respect to man, we should not write velocity of what is the velocity of man with respect to rain, rain observe कर रहा तू, कहाँ जा रहा सो, it's not having any sense, isn't it? Velocity of man with respect to rain is wrong, velocity of rain, समझ में आ रहा ना तेरे को, velocity of rain with respect to man is correct. So this is an actual, this is called as relative velocity. See, అది నిజమైన వెలాసిటీ కాదు, అది నువ్వు నిలబడినప్పుడు వెర్టికల్ పడుతుంది కదా, అది రియల్ వెలాసిటీ ఆఫ్ రైన్, బట్ నువ్వు పోయేటప్పుడు క్రాస్ వస్తా చూడు, దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఎ రియల్ వెలాసిటీ. Many times accidents takes place because wife is sitting behind, husband is sitting before, అండ్ హస్బెండ్ మీద ఎంత ప్రేమ అంటే కొంచెం చునుకు మా ఆయన మీద పడకూడదు అనేసి అంబ్రెల్లా ఇట్లా ముందుకు చేసింది, ఆయన ఏం చేస్తాడు, ఇట్లా అన్నాడు, కాబట్టి కంపల్ట్ దాన్ని ముందు అంటే ఓ అట్లానా అని ఇట్లా పెట్టింది, మళ్ళీ పడుతుంది ఆయన మీద వర్షం, అరే మా ఆయన తడవకూడదు అని మళ్ళీ ఇట్లా చేస్తుంది, నా మీద వర్షం పడేది కాదే, సాగు చెప్పబడుతుంది, ఎవరిని అడ్డం వస్తే నా అంతేం కాదు, నీళ్ళతో నా అంతే ఏం కాదు, రక్తంతో నా అంతే, నువ్వు పోతావు నేను పోతా, అవునా కదా, మన గుళ్ళు ఏమవుతుంది, గుళ్ళు అవునా కదా, గుళ్ళు గురించి ఆలోచించబోతాం, ठीक है, समझ में ना बात, that is the thing happening here. So this is called as velocity of rain with respect to man. Now I have to stop the man, why I have to stop the man? Because whenever you want to find out the relative velocity, I have to stop the man. To stop the man means not अरे रुक जा, वैसा नहीं, in terms of vectors I have to stop. If I want to stop him, if I want to make him zero, then what should I do? I should draw one vector in the opposite direction. क्या करना है हमको? I should draw one vector in the opposite direction, and that is called as minus Vm. Then what happens, ये तो plus Vm है, एक तो minus, with respect to origin it is going to be zero కదా, it is zero. So positive की negative balance చేస్తుంది. Then what happens, then you can find out what is theta here. Then I will close this, I will close like this, this is going to form one rectangle now, and this is a rectangle in which hypotenuse is Vrm and opposite side is Vm, and this is going to be velocity of a rain, this is velocity of rain with respect to man. Bus, if you understand this one, man and rain problems you can solve very easily, understood, you can solve very easily, just see now. Okay. See, here, what do you understand from this? I'll take separately now and apply Pythagoras theorem. This is VR, this is VRM, and this is VM. Okay. Opposite sides are equal. A VM hai to A भी VM hai. Okay, and this is going to be the angle theta. So what is hypotenuse? This is called as A, B, and C. You all know here also Pythagoras theorem will work. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So what is this AB? AC square is nothing but VRM whole square, which is nothing but AB square. AB square and VR square, which is nothing but VB square. Bus. This is an equation now. From this, if you know velocity of rain, velocity of boat, you can find out velocity of rain with respect to man. If you know velocity of rain, velocity of man, boat कहीं को आएगा. Okay, so velocity of man whole square, velocity of rain whole square is going to be velocity of దీని నుంచి నీకు ఏమొస్తుంది, velocity of rain with respect to man కావాలంటే ఏం చేస్తావు, vr square plus vm square చేస్తావు. ఓకే, టైం ఎంత అయిందో ఒకసారి చెప్తారమ్మా. I'll stop it, no problem. Okay, ఇది ఒకటి చెప్తే 5 minutes అయిపోతుంది. So this is you are getting. Now if you want to find out velocity of rain, when you know velocity of rain with respect to man and velocity of man నీకు తెలుసు, rain కావాలి ఇప్పుడు నాకి. What do you do? Velocity of rain with respect to man minus velocity of man whole square. So e square pk దీని మీద వేసి వచ్చేసింది. Now I know velocity of rain with respect to man. I know velocity of rain also. I want to find out the velocity of man now. ఏం లేదు బాబు, రెండు తెలిసి ఒకటి తెలియదు అనుకో, ఒకటి తెలియలేదు అనుకో, ఈ ఈక్వేషన్ చాలు. దిస్ ఈక్వేషన్ is enough to find out the unknown things, isn't it? So what I am going to understand from this, velocity of rain కావాలి నాకు. velocity of rain అయిపోయింది కదా, velocity of man కావాలి. So velocity of man ఇక్కడే ఉంటుంది, rain యూతలకి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. It's going to be velocity of rain with respect to man whole square. Velocity of rain whole square is going to be under root, isn't it? It's very simple. So you can find out all these, and you can find out angle theta also. What is an angle made by the umbrella? What is an angle made by the umbrella? Umbrella the angle కనుక్కోవడానికి, if you know velocity of man and rain, man velocity you know, rain velocity you know, opposite you know, adjacent you know, what will you do? Tan theta is equal to VR by Vm. So theta is equal to tan inverse of VR by Vm. ఇది అప్లై చేయొచ్చు. For example, if you know velocity of man and velocity of rain with respect to man, you know opposite side, you know hypotenuse, then what will you do? Sin theta is equal to Vm by Vrm. So theta is equal to sin inverse of Vm by Vrm, isn't it? That's it. And you know velocity of rain, you know velocity of rain with respect to man, you know adjacent side, you know hypotenuse, you will apply cos theta. Cos theta is equal to Vr by Vrm. Theta is equal to cos inverse of Vr by Vrm. Hope you understand now. This is the basic of man with respect to rain. Understood what I am saying now? Okay, we'll stop it. Tomorrow we'll do some problem based on this. Okay, thank you.